It's not your typical toddler toy, but when pacifiers and puzzles fail, many parents, including myself, have turned to the iPad or iPhone to pacify our young ones. In fact, take a look at the App Store right now. Now, 4 of the top 10 best-selling education apps are designed for children under the age of 5. But is there a right time to introduce such tech items to toddlers? Now, France has banned the broadcast of television shows for babies to protect them from developmental risk. So is plunking down Junior with an iPad any better? Well, I asked the developmental psychologist Peter Gray.
Television viewing is very passive, and it's a way just kind of numbing the infant with these sounds and sights. Whereas playing where you can actually make something happen on the iPhone or the iPad or on the television, for that matter, if the infant is able to control what's coming onto it, that's active. That's the baby learning how to do things.
Now, we did our own slightly unscientific experiment. At 19 months, Marcus is already familiar with his dad's iPhone. He's never seen an iPad, but after he's shown what it can do, he goes for it every time, choosing to play with it over his usual favorite toys.
They're interested in controlling objects. They're interested in tools where they can actually make something happen. And that's not surprising from an evolutionary perspective because we are a tool-using species. So infants come into our world prepared to figure out what are the important tools in my culture and let me learn how to use them.
Now, certainly kids learn how to use today's tools pretty fast. Now, watch Marcus again. He knows exactly how to switch on and unlock the iPhone and to simulate making a phone call. He's also able to transfer that knowledge to unlock the iPad and get to the apps. Marcus's interest in the iPad could also be making him smarter. Now, Gray says that by manipulating symbols, children can enhance their understanding of abstract concepts. So, good for the kids, yes, just as long as they're spending a lot of time doing other things like going outside or playing with others. Now, Marcus loved the Alphabet app, letters A to Z, which recently made it to Gizmodo's list of best iPad apps for babies and toddlers. And for those budding virtuosos, there's the Magic Piano by Smule. It's a music creation app with your choice of supersized keyboards. This one is spiral. You could also choose circular, horizontal, etc. Perfect for curious little fingers. Parents with smartphones and tablets know our gear will get smudged, there will be drool, and they can also break. So a tip, consider buying a case. They can ease a few blows and to make the device easier to grab for your little geekling. Christy Lou Stout, CNN, Hong Kong.